This week on WDD's HotSpot, HitchBOT, the Canadian hitchhiking robot, might get a second chance at traveling across country from Massachusetts to California, relying only on the kindness of strangers. Recently, his journey only got him as far as Philadelphia, where he was found vandalized and missing a head. Although the bot's designers don't intend on investigating who destroyed HitchBOT, they are considering rebuilding and returning HitchBOT to Philadelphia in 2016 to pick up where it left off. The first HitchBOT cost less than $3,000 to build. Add to that hundreds of hours of programming and designing circuit boards, power systems, and testing. Designers estimate it would take at least 3 months to build a new bot, if that's what they decide to do. Aside from its violent demise in Philadelphia, the bot has been sparking quite a debate among its fan base. Is it even a robot? The solar-powered HitchBOT has no mobility or autonomy and is crudely designed in terms of aesthetics. But it is equipped with a GPS, 3G, and Wi-Fi, allowing it to communicate with its home-based team and track its location, and built-in cameras capture images and share them on social media. HitchBOT can also hear, understand words, and speak using clever script software. Regardless of the HitchBOT's existential crisis, rebuilding the bot won't happen right away. The research team is made up of students who have to return to classes next month, and its chief designers will have to teach.
Even after owning my car for over 10 years, I'd still move or push the wrong knob to adjust my seat. Scientists from Germany's Fraunhofer Institute have developed a seat that could do away with this issue. The seats they've designed actually move using simple, intuitive gestures. A piezoelectric sensor is housed in an interface located in a panel along one side of the seat. To start, the driver must press down on a specific spot of the panel's covering. This powers up the system and prevents it from accidentally reading random hand gestures as commands. Once the system is on, proximity sensors detect changes in the surrounding electrical fields, as caused by movements of the driver's hand. By simply brushing their fingers across the seat covering in different directions, users can indicate that they wish to move the seat forward or backward, up or down, or they can adjust the inclination of the thigh support or backrest. Sort of similar to using a touchscreen, the interface shuts itself off once the driver moves their hand away. The technology will soon be integrated into mid- and high-end cars and will be officially unveiled at the International Motor Show in Frankfurt next month.
What if you wanted to take a day trip to London, San Francisco? Well, in the near future, you might just get that wish. Last month, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office approved an application for an ultra-rapid air vehicle and related method of aerial locomotion, aka a hypersonic jet that is expected to reach speeds as high as Mach 4.5, or 4.5 times the speed of sound. This means the Airbus jet could make the trip from London to New York in just 1 hour. Compare that to the 3.5 hours it took the retired Mach 2 Concorde. In addition, Airbus thinks the craft will be able to complete trips like Paris to San Francisco or Tokyo to Los Angeles in just 3 hours. Pretty impressive, right? To get off the ground, the craft will use 2 turbojets mounted under the fuselage and a rocket motor mounted in the rear. As the Airbus lifts off the runway, it will climb vertically like the space shuttle. Then, right before the jet reaches the speed of sound, the turbojets shut down and retract into the belly of the plane, leaving only the rocket motor to guide it up to an altitude of more than 100,000 feet. At cruising altitude, the rocket motor will shut down and retract into the fuselage. Then the plane's pair of wing-mounted ramjets take over and propel the aircraft to a top speed of Mach 4.5. Airbus believes the hypersonic jet could have both civilian and military applications. It could serve as a private jet or as an airliner with room for 20 passengers. It could also serve the military as a hypersonic transport for commandos or as a reconnaissance plane. As with most patented ideas, however, it's unlikely the jet will ever enter production, but its technology may very well make its way into Airbus's other less extreme products.
BMW isn't just a luxury car and motorcycle manufacturer. They've created some other pretty impressive things too, like the Olympic bobsled that drove Team USA to men's bronze and women's silver and bronze medals at the 2014 Olympics.
Feel the rhythm! Feel the rhyme! Get on up! It's bobsled time! Hooray!
And now they're shifting their focus once again to the upcoming 2016 Paralympic Games. They've developed a new racing chair that will involve adapting BMW vehicle technologies to the world of sports, and BMW will rely on DesignWorks to create the new design. The California-based team will work directly with US track and field team athletes and coaches in identifying needs and solutions. The project is still evolving, but BMW says it will involve a complete overhaul of current racing wheelchair design. The automaker will use its expertise in areas like aerodynamics, steering and braking, occupant restraint, and carbon fiber construction in developing the new chair. Part of the partnership with Team USA, BMW has committed to advance athletic performance through technology transfer initiatives, which will help to address their training and equipment needs. Delivery of the wheelchair is slated for early 2016, which will give the team enough time to prepare before the games start in September. That's all for this week's episode. Be sure to check in on Facebook and Twitter and catch past episodes on wirelessdesignmag.com. For the WDD channel, I'm Janine Mooney. Thanks for watching. Why? Like, why can't I say S's? Sometimes I practice in the car and I still suck at it. Hey, John, I'm gonna kill you. What do you mean? What did I say? I'm sweating. Here we go. People love this robot.